Gaming!
What did you just say?
Gaming!
Hey fellas, Vivian here, and we have recently heard that Rush Hour 4 is finally in the works. I have always been a fan of the original trilogy as a kid. I even used to own a DVD copy of the second film, and while there's some stuff that has aged poorly, especially the third movie, I still enjoy watching these films, and the idea of a fourth film has been tossed around for decades. I have been hearing rumors and speculations about this supposed fourth movie for as long as my lifespan. So, the question is, why now did they decide to make a fourth movie? Well, there was an explanation and I'm not happy, Bob. Not happy. There are two major reasons why I'm not vibing with this announcement. The biggest one has to be the fact that Trump himself forced Paramount to make this movie. Yeah, sure, focus on bringing a movie franchise back from the dead instead of, I don't know, release the files. And the idea of creating a sequel because the president forced you to make it is not only absurd, but it also comes off as kind of dystopian. Like, it's one thing for a corporation to make a cash grab sequel, it's another thing for the US president to tell studios to make a sequel out of a long dead franchise just for the hell of it. Can you imagine if he forced Warner Brothers or Amazon, I don't know who the fuck owns this IP now, to make a fourth Lord of the Rings film that happens after Return of the King? These studios were so scared to make a continuation that they had to resort to making prequels or a show in a self-contained universe. I just hope this isn't a coming thing in the future, unless he gets re-elected for the third time somehow. That's not even the worst part about this announcement. The other problem is that this movie will be directed by Brett Ratner. He's the guy who directed the Rush Hour trilogy, and you know, on the surface, it does make sense to bring the original creator to direct the sequel. However, there's a teeny tiny problem. This guy is a... Yeah. This guy, who after getting outed for sexually assaulting a bunch of female actresses and gone on hiding in Israel, was somehow brought back to direct this movie. Why? Why would you bring him back? You know that other funny comedian writers exist? Fucking SMG4 or whatever. Literally anybody. But this waste of a seaman. He was friends with Diddy for God's sakes. Paramount didn't even get Dan Schneider to work on the iCarly reboot show. What gives here? There are two possible explanations for this. Either A, the CEO of Paramount is a moron, or B, Trump didn't want anyone to direct it other than Brett. Which would make sense, honestly. No matter the reason, this just puts a bad taste in my mouth. And even if this movie ends up being well received, I don't think it would, but it would be a surprise. I'm not watching this in a theater. Call me woke or whatever, but I don't want to support this decision at all. I guess I will make a mini review of this film when it comes out on streaming service that I totally bought. But yeah, I'm not really vibing with this one, and this has to be one of the strangest reasons to greenlight a sequel. Okay, but seriously, release the fucking files, you piece of shit.